wasn't able to contest the Commonwealth Games at all, really.
We'll keep you abreast of those field events, of course, as they unfold on the infield. But over to the start of the 100 now for a very high caliber straight sprint, and this could be special. I'll tell you why in a minute. Tamara Clark, 6th in Eugene for the USA, goes here. She's a 200 specialist, actually. Eugene was her first ever senior US vest. What a good account she gave of herself. World number 5 at 200 this year, but she has run 10.88. There is Twanisha Terry. Ran a great angle leg for the USA in their gold medal winning 4x100 metres relay in Eugene. She was only a semi-finalist in the individual event. Sherika Jackson, well, the world champion at 200 metres. She has run 10.73. She's second fastest in the world this year. Fabulous range she has. She's run 10.73, 49.4 for 400. And it looks like Melissa Jefferson is a non-starter there. That's a shame if that is the case. There is Shelley-Ann Fraser-Pryce, the living legend, the world champion from Eugene. 5 times a world champion. Shelley-Ann Fraser-Pryce in 2009, 13, 15, 19 and in Eugene. There is Aliyah Hobbs, 6th in Eugene. US Championship silver medalist, 2nd in Chortsov on Monday in 10.94. Still in good form, the American in 6th. Marie-Josée Talou of the Ivory Coast who was 7th in Eugene. I call her one of the luckiest athletes in athletics. 4th in Rio in the 100 and 200. She was 2nd in the World Championships 100 and 200 in London 2017, and so on her career. Daryl Nita of Great Britain, the semi-finalist in Eugene, but took a fabulous bronze in the Commonwealth Games just last week. UK champion at 100 and 200. And in the Commonwealth final, when she got that bronze, she had a terrible start. That was just last Wednesday. She starts better here. She could be a real threat. Well, lane 4 was due to contain Melissa Jefferson. She's gone. Shelley-Ann Fraser-Pryce. Well, what a legend she is. World champion back in 2013 in Moscow, 200 metres. She's 10 times an individual world champion, along with the relays thrown in. It is an astonishing career. 35 years old now. And with 10.66, she is the 3rd fastest athlete in history, by the way. 10.66 this year. She ran 10.60 last year. There are still whisperings going on of a world record for Fraser-Pryce. She goes in 5. Sherika Jackson, the 200 world champion, in 3. Great start from Fraser-Pryce. She's already up there, centre of these 7. Moving away at the moment. Expect Jackson third from right to come through late. But Fraser-Pryce is moving away. Great running from Tallow as well. The winning time, 10.61. Well, that is only 1/100th of her lifetime best. It is a new meeting record. Many will be happy to see Marion Jones's name looked off the meeting record list. The American running 10.72 back in 1998. Just over 24 years old, that record from Marion Jones. And the wind speed yet to come up, but it is indeed a Merchant meeting record. 10.62 in fact confirmed. It matters not. It's quicker than anybody else in the world this year. It is the fastest time in the world this year. And in fact, only Griffith Joyner, Flojo as she was known, and Elaine Thompson-Hera have run quicker in history than that. Steve, she grabbed half a metre in the first 5.
I didn't think it was that quick, because look where Talou is. You think, okay, this is a 10.8. And look at where Sherika Jackson as well. Not only Shelley-Ann Fraser-Pryce, that's 3 times she's run 10.67. Once 10.66, as you mentioned, now at 10.62. But Jackson has now run 10.71. She goes into the top 10 all time. Talou, 10.72. She goes into the all-time top 10. What's going on? Brilliant, absolutely brilliant sprinting. Shelley-Ann Fraser-Pryce leading the way, setting new targets. She is a target herself, of course, and they were chasing her tonight. They were close. And that's why I'm not sure we thought it was as quick as that. But that is sensational. Look at that. Leading record, personal best, area record for Talou, equaling personal best for Hobbs as well. All the way down, Jefferson didn't start. I think she ran 11 seconds. The top 7, all under 11 seconds.
Well, more to the point, Steve, I think that's probably the quickest top 3 ever. I don't think anybody's ever run 10.72 and come 3rd. For Talou, that is an African record, an area record, effectively a continental record, and a personal best in 3rd. Quite staggering.
Well, what a year it's been for Nina Kennedy. The Australian just seems to go... Well, it's just the consistency that she's had this year, because a bronze medal at the World Championships and a gold at the Commonwealth Games. In a year when others perhaps haven't found the best form, the likes of Sandy Morris, can see her tonight. Sandy Morris, see her tonight. She steps into the picture just at the right time. I was just mentioning her. So Kennedy. Still early stages, although we've had 3 or 4 already go. That's better. Nicely done. Wasn't the best of competitions at the Commonwealth Games in terms of overall quality, but you still have to produce the vaults, don't you, at the right time, and she did that. I think was perhaps a little frustrated with the performance of the World Championships, but I think the bronze medal, given the quality of the competition there, was pretty good. Way over the bar here. So after a little hiccup with the first attempt at that height, normal service resumes.
She is a beautiful looking vaulter, isn't she? Now, back to this women's javelin for Barber. And that from Barber. Better still. 62.90. She opened with a very modest second round throw from her, 58.97. From Barber, not far shy of 65 metres. Wow, that's by some margin the best throw of the night from the world champion. Well, there it is, 64.50 to give her a very handy lead in the third round. Top of the third round, that is. The others yet to take their third throws.
Prince Albert, always a keen athletics fan, getting the best view he can. And over on the far side, maybe needs the binoculars to see the 1500 metres. Women are lining up for, again, what promises to be a race, perhaps 2 races, because Faith Kipyegon, who we're going to see in a second, Claire Johnson, who's had a great year, big step forward for her, but she'll not be, I don't think, expecting to hang on to Faith Kipyegon. Mashesha might try to go with it, won Diamond League early in the season. Didn't perform too well at the World Championships. Jess Hull has had COVID and just trying to find her best form again. But here we go, Faith Kipyegon, who, again, pretty much as expected, it wasn't a case of destroying the field. She had a good race against Sigai. Laura Muir picked up the bronze medal there. Adele Tracy, incidentally, running for Jamaica here after another new personal best at 1500 metres. All of these women will be thinking, do we go with Faith Kipyegon? Because she's been asked, or she has asked, to go through in 2 minutes 2, which is world record pace. And don't forget, the world record was set here, 2015, Genzebe Dibaba, 3:50.07. So essentially, Faith Kipyegon is going to try and run sub 3:50, the first woman who would ever do that. It's a tall order, it's a very tall order. She would have to run a second quicker than she's ever done before, but that's what she ran here last year, just outside 3:51. So the women's 1500 metres, Faith Kipyegon against the clock, we think here. Well, the issue if you're going to go that hard and that quick and that fast is having pacemakers who can take it out quick enough and make sure that you can keep that going through 800 metres at the very least. And 2:2 is, you've got to be a decent 800 metre runner to go through at that pace just and then stop, never mind anything else, then to keep going. And Kipyegon's just dropped off perhaps a little bit sensibly, thinking maybe going a little bit quick here.
Well, Steve Aroff took the men's 1000 out, maybe a little bit too quick. 51 seconds, remember, the first lap for them, and they take the field through 300 metres here in about 45. That is a little bit quicker than 62 second pace, but that's okay. You always expect the first 300 to be a little bit tasty, just to get it set up nicely. Now they should be able to settle down a little bit. It would be perfect if they could go through here in about 61.
So two 800-metre specialists, although as I said, Adele Tracy, just under 60 there, Tim. They've gone a bit too quick for me. You know, even Faith Kipyegon just took the time to get onto the back of them, which was a smart thing to do. She knew it was a bit too quick, could feel how hard that was. She's already got a 15-metre lead on the rest of the pack here. So Faith Kipyegon following, it'll be up to Adele Tracy to at least try and keep this going a bit with that new 1500-metre personal best. Has got some strength, but I'm not sure how far Adele will be able to keep this going. So Wilson and Tracy trying to keep this on world record pace. You can see the lights. Well, you can't on that shot, but we can see them in front of us as they come past with 2 laps to go. And they're right up with the lights. Faith Kipyegon's running with the green lights, which will be the world record. Were she able to stay close? That gap just gets bigger and bigger.
They come around towards 800 metres, 146.3 at 700. Pretty good, almost perfect. 800 metres, 201.64. It is quick, maybe a little optimistic at 61.75 there. The second lap for the pacemakers after 59.89. But Steve Kipyegon's looking strong. I'm not sure I've ever seen her tested like this.